So the reason you crossed paths is about to become clear. Welcome, Scorpios, my fellow Scorpions, to Inside This Love Chapter 2. So this reading is timeless and it can guide you through any kind of relationship, from a love long past to someone you have shared decades with or someone new. Take what resonates, please, and leave the rest. So now let's begin. But before starting, I was thinking, and as I shuffle the cards, please take a moment to read the pinned comment, because that will really guide you in connecting you to the energies we are exploring today. Okay? So now we are going to see the blueprint of why the two of you met. Okay, just bear with me that I'm finishing shuffling. Here we go, and let's have a look. Oh, envy. So the blueprint of why the two of you met, I am sensing, is that to really dispel this feeling of envy. Now, would have been someone, or would you have had, now, in that particular moment in time, people around you that were envious of you? Or were you, Scorpio, envious of other people relationship? Now, you know that sometimes envy, like all the positive or negative feelings, have degrees. Okay, you might have been in that position of saying, look, everybody has got a beautiful relationship and I don't. I would like one. You know, that's just a thought, nothing special. Or going to the deeper part of yourself and say, oh, look at them. Look at that particular couple. Oh my God, they're so happy. Why can't I ever have something like this? So there is already a different tone. But I am also sensing that you could have been in that moment where you were not in with anyone, or that all of a sudden the fact of not being in a relationship could have kind of annoyed you. But I'm also sensing that there was a lot of envy towards you for whatever reason, whatever you knew about it or not. So what I'm saying is this, that during the time that you met with this particular person, you had a lot of people envying you or wanting to be you. That's exactly what I'm sensing more. Wanting to be you. And the reason why you met with this person, it's because it was like as if this person brought you out of that feeling. You knew that there was a lot of people that competing with you at whatever level, even at an energetic level, even at a thought level. And instead, this person came in so that you could release that attention that you have had, or that tension that you felt from other people wanting to be like you. It's like as if the universe sent this person so that you could release, because where attention doesn't go, it doesn't stick. You know, things don't stick, okay? I hope I explained properly. It was a bit of a difficult concept, excuse me, for me to explain. So let's see the first question. What was the deeper reason your paths crossed? So we just saw the blueprint, but now we go deeper within you, within the person, within your soul. Why your paths crossed? And here we've got the sun. To bring joy again. So look at the difference. You can immediately feel the difference between an energy of envy and then the sun card. To really make you joyous again. To not let... I know that as an archetype, you know, I am a Scorpio rising. As an archetype, we really don't care very much of people, what they think about us and what they feel about us. You know, it just... But for some reason, in that particular moment, you were sensing it. You were more sensitive to this kind of energy, and it was starting to really annoy you. And so here what we have is that the deeper reason of this person crossing your path was really to bring joy again, to bring clarity also back to the fact that there is no reason to be affected by what other people feels for you, whatever other people thinks about you, and so on and so forth. So this is bringing back the clarity, and at the same time bringing that warmth, that happiness, that joy again. Okay, smile on your face. What part of you was this connection meant to awaken? The wheel. Oh my God. In all, I think all 4 readings today, or the 4th one, this wheel came out. Very busy today. So timing. Again, I'm sensing a sense of timing, and also to make you remember. So this is very strong, I'm sensing for you, Scorpio. Just please listen carefully, okay? That you went through all this before. There has been moment in your life that, again, like the wheel, like the time, you know when they say history repeats itself, but more than once, you had sensed this envy energy coming towards you, or maybe you feeling envy at whatever level, at whatever degrees, but it's like again, history repeating itself, at cycle, at different timing. It's like as if there is a certain span of timing though. It's like it's if you go back and think, you can set the timing for it. So let's say, I'm giving you an example, every 7 years, if you think about when was the last time that you felt that, and then go back, when was the last time that I felt that, and write it down, and then when was the previous time, it's like as if there is a cycle. Okay? What lesson arrived with this meeting? Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands again is that coming and going. Things come and things go. Again, the timing, the repetition, the cycle. Life is a cycle, and remember that there is nobody that knows that more than us as Scorpio. You know, death and rebirth constantly. It's like as if we live 10, 20 lives within one. What unresolved pattern did the 2 of you activate together? Who? Who? So the devil, incredible. Okay, so apart from the fact that incredible passion, the unresolved pattern here that the 2 of you activate together is that part of the devil where there is that tendency or that instinct that comes out, and then we can grab it if we are aware of it, of wanting to possess, wanting to merge with this person at a soul level, you know, and that is not a bad thing if the other person is on the same page as you, if they want that depth, but not so much this part, more like the jealousy part, more the possession part, more this is really plutonic in this particular position, this card. It's like everything that Pluto pushes very, very deep. Now we are the Pluto children, but even for us sometimes when Pluto really puts the pedal to the metal, can make us catch our breath. And the most important thing here is to really feel it when this instinct comes, but being able to reel it back, okay, because it's still unresolved, and because between the 2 of you there is an incredible physical passion, carnal passion, then all of that can cascade. Okay, what growth was initiated by this encounter? The Emperor. The Emperor really is that card that takes charge and doesn't take prisoners. Again, envy. Okay, if it was you feeling the envy, that would make would have made you quite uncomfortable. I am taking back charge of my life. I am who I am. If instead was the other way around, that you would sense envy coming towards you, people wanting to be you, and so on and so forth, the growth that initiated was, I am lifting myself from this kind of energy in the way of, I am not even looking at that. I am not giving it any time, because I am at an energetic level, at a soul level superior to this energy that is coming toward me. What timing factor mattered in your meeting? And here we've got the magician. It was the moment to transform. It was the moment to use all of your tools to make a change, to get away from this dense and stuck energy. And the moment that happened, you started to use all the tools that you have at your disposal with the magician to transform from one to another, like the alchemist that transforms stone into gold. What purpose does this love serve in your life story? The moon. Beautiful. To reflect back to you again who you really are, and also to bring again, look what we have, the sun and the moon, the luminaries, who we are. You see, in astrology, the sun and the moon represents the first most important thing in our natal chart. You have got them both. So here to bring back clarity, as we saw it before, and joy. And here it's to bring back the depth of the emotions, but the real ones, and to allow yourself to feel it again, but again, the proper one, not the ones that they are mocked, that they're mingled with energy coming from the outside that they tinted. Okay, wow, another beautiful reading, Scorpio. I really hope you enjoyed it. So this chapter ends, but remember that love's journey continues. What needed to surface has surfaced, and please return anytime your heart seeks clarity. And if this chapter spoke to you, there are other series on the channel you might enjoy. Each one explores love in its own way. And of course, instead, if you would like a private reading with me, in the description box below, there is the link to my to contact me, and we can have then a private reading. And of course, please like, share, and subscribe. And please stay curious. There is always more to discover. See you soon, Scorpio. Bye bye.